Yeah, you right, Crescent City. I'm laughing. You know, when something good goes down, someone's smart and comes up with something that's a great idea and has huge success with it. And this guy's just scratching the surface. His name is Briggs Barrios. Going to get him on the program probably in a couple of weeks, right in this chair. A lot of you may not know his name. Some of you might. But some of you know about his soft serve ice cream, Super Witch. Today is pickup day in Elmwood. No, I'm laughing just because it's hard to find a parking spot. People just going in and out. I went into his facility a few minutes ago and just stood there and watched as in 5 minutes, 30 people came in and out, like about 2 or 3 at a time. Barely had time to shake his hand and say hello to him. He's just got a laptop because you order online. He makes different flavors every week. I don't even know if you know what you're getting. And you pay in advance. And if you don't pick it up, you lose your money. You have to pick it up. So people just walk in and literally he's got a laptop. What's your name? Corey Johnson. All right, he got this and this. And then someone bags it for you and you're in and out that quickly. And it was nonstop. And he's got these, you know, the old school freezers with the door. What do you call those, Mario? The floor freezer, I guess. He's got like a dozen of them packed with pints of his homemade soft serve ice cream, which has a butterfat content somewhere between like 15 and 18%. Now, I don't know the exact numbers, but nothing you're getting out of the case at the grocery store, at the Walgreens. I don't think Baskin Robbins or Haagen-Dazs. I think they probably barely hit double-digit butterfat content. Google it for us, Mario. Butterfat content in Baskin Robbins. I'm going to guess like 10, 11% tops. And then give us Haagen-Dazs and Ben & Jerry's. I don't think any of them get into the teens. And butterfat's what really makes ice cream thick and creamy and rich and tasty.
Oh, it says 14 to 18%.
14, 18% for Baskin Robbins?
Yeah.
Wow, impressive. What's Haagen-Dazs? That's impressive. Or Ben & Jerry's. No, I had a scoop of chocolate chip Baskin Robbins just the other day.
Haagen-Dazs between 14 and 16%.
So they're all, I guess, about the same. Yeah. This is 15 to 18% minimum. It's just very rich. It's very thick. Ben and G.
I put Tom and Jerry's.
That's all right.
Place today.
Tom and Jerry. Nice. They make ice cream. I thought that was a cartoon.
14 to 18.
Yeah, so they're all pretty much in there, but Super Witch is a little bit more, and it's soft serve. It's just you can get it in Old Metairie. I think right now they just opened. They're open like Wednesday through Sunday. That Il Supremo pizza joint. And on one side, like to your left, straight ahead is Il Supremo Pizza. And then off to your right, it's like same store, same building, same, address. It's like a white tiled place and white paint on the walls. And it's a Super Witch soft serve ice cream place that serves like 3 flavors. And you can get a chocolate chip cookie, a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie with the ice cream. They're open from 4 to 9. So they just opened. They'll roll till 9 tonight. I guarantee you they're packed. I went last week and it was packed for the Il Supremo Pizza, which has a good reputation. And Briggs Barrios' Super Witch soft serve ice cream has a really good reputation. If you go to my Twitter at Corey Johnson or YouTube or Facebook, Instagram, what else? Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Any of those social media platforms, put in Corey Johnson, the Neutral Ground with Corey Johnson. You'll search for me. You'll find me. I posted just a quick video. You can see like maybe half a dozen people going in and out of the Super Witch in Elmwood. It's an amazing story. This guy was like #1 in his high school class, #1 in his college class. Met him today. Just, I don't want to say kid, but he's like I don't know, Mario. I think he's a little younger than you. I think he's late 20s.
Impressive stuff, man.
No, ridiculously impressive stuff. His mom was in there helping him. It's a family affair. And the ice cream's just super first class. And because it's locally fresh made, 0 preservatives. I'm not knocking Ben and Jerry's or Baskin Robbins. I told you I had a scoop of chocolate chip the other day. But all of those are, they're manufactured, they've got preservatives in them. They're not all natural, not all, anything like that is, I don't know. I try to avoid things in a box, try to avoid things in a package from the grocery store. Anything, I guess, quote, processed. Now, there's a process to making his ice cream, but it's not processed. It's fresh. Anyway, Google Super Witch. And not that he needs any help with promotion or advertising, because word of mouth has it blowing up. And there were all sorts of different types of people going into that Elmwood facility right there on Jefferson Highway, where the little strip mall that, I guess, Edwards Avenue dead ends into Jefferson Highway, that strip mall right there. I think there's like a nail salon, a hair place, one of those pizza joints on the end. I forget what pizza joint it is on the end. But just kind of inconspicuous little door. Super Witch ice cream. Just pretty amazing. No, I couldn't help but just smile, because this is just a good guy. I don't even know him. Just met him, but just read a little bit about him. Good guy, super smart. I think he worked on Wall Street in New York, quit after a few years, and wanted to make soft serve ice cream. I think in the beginning he was getting ice cream shipped in from around the country and doing like social media posts on the quality of different ice creams, and then decided to make his own. He calls it like Philadelphia style, which I think it doesn't have eggs in it. It has 0 eggs or egg yolks in it. That's Philadelphia style. And it's not custard either. It's I guess somewhere in between like custard and ice cream, but who knows? I might go get a little Il Supremo slice of pizza tonight for dinner, Mario Brothers, aka Latinx, and grab a little soft serve Super Witch with the chocolate chip cookie, which I had last week over the weekend.
Sounds good. I'll probably do pizza tonight too, but a little less classy pizza.
Z's is damn good on Barone. Boy, Z's is so good on Barone. That's probably my favorite pizza in town.
Yeah, underrated pizza city, New Orleans.
New Orleans is a totally underrated pizza city. I posted that on Twitter, and folks were lashing out with the obvious, New York, Chicago. I'm like, yeah, and New Orleans has 380,000 people, a little over 1 million in the metro. Chicago's got 10 million in the metro. New York has 20 million in the metro. Per capita, I think we have as good a pizza as anywhere in the United States.
No, for sure. And this is just me talking, like just word of mouth, like you were saying, talking to people. I've heard a lot of people that either live in Chicago or now that have gone there that say the pizza is overrated. Like New York, they give it their flowers, but just a lot of people that I personally know say that the pizza in Chicago is not worth the hype.
You've got like 2 kinds in Chicago. You've got the regular kind of thin crust, and I'm not a fan of the deep dish at all. I'm not a fan of deep dish pizza, and Chicago's kind of famous for the deep dish pizza. It is a Thursday afternoon edition of the program. Since we're talking about food, I might as well fill you in on the Steak Knife in Lakeview. It's like a neighborhood steak place. They've been there since 1971, like 55 years. The Roth family's doing something right. So if you're thinking about a steak tonight, the Steak Knife's got you covered. Now, I was doing a little research on the Steak Knife menu. 9 appetizers, a couple of soups, 5 salads, 6 entrees that aren't steak related. Then they've got some fillets, prime ribeye, prime New York strip, 13 different sides. So about 40 items on the menu. Like 32 of the 40 are Lent ready. Like you folks celebrating Lent, you can go to the Steak Knife and get crab meat au gratin appetizer, or the shrimp remoulade appetizers, the flash fried oyster appetizer, the smoked salmon appetizer, catfish des almonds appetizer, the gumbo, all 5 salads, crab meat or avocado, just fantastic. They've got some entrees like the fried shrimp Robert, the Gulf fish Robert, which is usually speckled trout or puppy drum, topped with jumbo lump crab meat. They got shrimp bordelaise. They've got crab meat au gratin as an entree. The fish of the day, usually speckled trout, puppy drum, or tuna, pan-seared. And then the sides, baked potatoes au gratin, steak fries, onion rings, fettuccine Alfredo, sauteed mushrooms, sauteed garlic spinach, cream spinach, steamed broccoli, broccoli au gratin, grilled asparagus, the vegetable of the day. No, the steak night in Lakeview, the steak knife in Lakeview on Harrison Avenue in between Canal Boulevard and City Park. Been around for 55 years, doing something right. A great place for Lent. Don't let the steak knife name fool you. A great place for Lent. Or if you're a practicing Catholic like me, don't attend church too often and, eat meat during Lent, the steak knife is for you. Check it out no matter what part of town you live in. Just one of the best restaurants in the city. My top 40 list. I put out this list months ago, way before I ever talked to the Roth family about talking about the steak knife. The steak knife's on it. I've been going there for 40 plus years. Check it out tonight. Perfect for Lent. The steak knife in Lakeview.
Scott Craig of Katie's Restaurant.
All of my ingredients are fresh. Nothing comes out of a can here. Nothing. All of our seafood is Louisiana. All of our vegetables are Louisiana vegetables. It's a neighborhood restaurant.
Katie's in Mid-City.
If you're observing Lent, the steak knife in Lakeview is a great place to go. Start off with one of their 5 incredible salads with crab meat and avocado. How about a cup of seafood gumbo with shrimp, crab meat, and oysters? The crab meat au gratin as an appetizer or entree is as good as it gets. And speaking of entrees, try the Gulf fish Robert, usually speckled trout or puppy